Okay, so I wanted to show you guys. I had this basket full. I usually keep it there in that corner, and then I know it's a mess right now with the cables, but I usually keep this one here filled with some projects under this little light. But it was getting to be very overwhelming. This is not even all. We're talking about all of this that's on here. And I decided to go ahead and organize it because we don't need to have all of this there. So let me show you guys what we have. Okay. First thing here, I'm trying to, besides cleaning up this section here and emptying everything out, I'm going to be checking all the bags to see what I have in there, what state the project is in. I'm trying to focus on the projects that are the closest to being finished, and I will keep them in this basket here that will eventually go back over there. So I kind of want to have the stuff that's the closest to being finished near where I like to sit and knit. And then everything else I'm going to be putting away in my bedroom, which is another area that I need to tackle and organize and reevaluate my projects. So let's see. This one here is my sweater. This is my brick sweater. So this one here, I know that is very close to being done. So this is the second sleeve. The other sleeve, I finished it already. So I know that I want to keep this one here in this basket. Let me just double check. This is the needle bag. I'm basically just kind of checking everything, getting even trash out, old tickets, I don't even know for what, out. So using this opportunity to clear things out and get rid of stuff that I don't need to be carrying in my bags, right? Because a lot of the times I have like old tags, and you see, perfect example, I have an old tag here that has nothing to do with this project. So we're getting it out. That way I can have space for other stuff. Oh, okay, this one has, okay, candy wrappers. Okay, we have quite a bit of tags here. Okay. All right. Okay, I know this one for a fact is the tag for this ivory color. And I know that these are for this colorful rainbow color. I don't need two of them. I'm getting rid of one. Okay, there we go. Project number 1. All right. So I'm done with that old one. This is for a project that I recently finished. I have one leftover skein, so I'm just going to put it on a bag here to the side. That has things that I need to put back in my stash. Leftover yarn, scraps. Okay, this bag is very interesting. Why? Because I have a whole bunch of yarn tags. I got a whole bunch of notions, stitch markers, needles. I don't know why these things are all loose. Okay. Yep. So just an example, I have a lot of loose stitch markers and needle ends for my knit pick needles. I even have some my acrylic Knit Pick needles. I know some of this stuff I'm using it for my current project, which is why I have some leftover yarn in this bag of this colorway. And this is for my secret, oh, okay, that was not good. Little Notions pouch is open. It's for my secret test knit, and I'm assuming that's why I have some of these stings. I like to use these little like medicine bottles to put my needles and sometimes stitch markers, but mostly my needles in here. I just need to buy one of those nice looking needle holders. Okay, so I know for a fact that my project is way too big now to fit in this bag. We got leftover yarn from other projects. I just recently finished my ranunculus. So this is gonna go in the bag for my scraps. This is some leftover scraps for my brick sweater that I might still need. Okay. Finding lots of trash in here. Leftover yarn. This is for the sleeve that I already finished on my brick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on the scraps or things that need to go back in my stash. Finding lots of little tools, notions. I know I need to organize these notion pouches as well. So we're gonna go ahead and clear these bags out. And then I'm just gonna set this to the side in case I need it for another project. Okay, we have this bag here for my sweaters. Okay, tape measure, a snack, which I'll keep in there because I've been having issues with my blood sugar lately. We have a cable needle that is in the wrong bag. So, and here is where I'm housing my secret test knit, which I'll just go ahead and put in here. Oh, I'm dropping lots of things. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place this in here. I am almost done with this secret test knit. Right now I am working on the second sleeve, and then after that I just have to work on something small to finish up this project. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. I'll go ahead and keep this in here because I'm still working on this project, and I'm planning on using some of this to do the final detail for this sweater because I don't know how much of the yarn I'm using. So this is how much yarn I have left over after doing the first sleeve, and I started the second sleeve with the new skein, and I'm just saving the leftover for this I-cord that I need to do. So we're just gonna keep that in here. me see, where did I get this from? I'm not even sure what size these are. I'm pretty sure this is for this project as well, for the ribbing. So we're gonna put those in there. Set it to the side. Okay. Those are things that are gonna go in my basket. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I already have it cleared. I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting them on there. This is the stuff that I'm currently working on, trying to finish, etc. So we have 2 projects there. Oh, I forgot, I have a whole bunch of labels. Okay, so all these labels that I have here are all for my secret project, my secret test knit, and they're all the same colorway, so I only really need 1 tag. Okay, so I'm getting rid of all the rest. Let me just double check and verify. Okay. I even found a sticker for my son. He'll be happy about that. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna close these. I'm gonna organize my notions probably after this. For now, I'm just gonna put everything in this little container, and I'll work on that later. I even have some like needle stoppers. Okay. And I'm just gonna toss this in here for now. Close these up, and I'm gonna work on these after. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, we have a sock project here that I've been working on. I just haven't been feeling like working on socks lately, but recently I got some very cute gifted yarn, and then I also bought some sock yarn, and I'm like very excited to start them. So that means I need to finish some of these. This is probably the sock that I have closest to being finished, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this in this pile because I have to force myself to finish these socks. And the thing that I kind of see that maybe I messed up on is that I only casted on 1 sock and now I kind of feel like it's gonna take me some time to start the other one, or I kind of feel lazy to start the other one, to be honest. So yeah, this one I'm working already on the foot section, and this one here I haven't even done the heel, so I also need to work on that. I think the socks, I'm gonna go ahead and only keep a couple, maybe 2 of them until I finish them. So this one's gonna go on my pile that's gonna go in my bedroom. And excuse me, I have very bad allergies. This one I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here so that I can also finish this. Of course, my priority will be to finish this sock because it's the one that's the closest to being done, so that I can cast on the next one. And I do have an extra needle that I just bought, but I don't want to cast any other sock on until I finish the first sock, because I have a whole bunch of things that I have casted on and it's not helping right now. Okay, so let's see. This little basket thing that I keep under the lamp here, I'm gonna go through it. Okay, what do we have here? We have pattern, Okay, this is for my ranunculus, for my black ranunculus. I have a lollipop. Give that to my son. Pen, because that's how I'm marking my pattern. Anybody remembers these kind of pens? I used to love these. I mean, I still do. Okay, let me check the pockets. Okay, leftover yarn. Okay, very good. Oh, and you know what? Oh, that's not good. Stitch marker fell. And I don't know why I didn't knit past the stitch marker, which I usually do. That's odd. So I'm just gonna knit 1 or 2 stitches and then I'll pay attention. So here I have my ranunculus. You can kind of see a little bit. I think I am done already with the yoke, so I just have to knit the body and knit straight. So that's the current state of this project, which I would like to finish, but it's not quite close enough to keep it here on this basket, so I might just put it in my pile of projects that are not close to being finished so that I can focus on the ones that need to be finished first. Right? And I think I saw the tag for this somewhere in one of the tags that I got from another bag. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this one, keep it in here. Okay, so this one's gonna go to the projects I'm not focusing on right now. I might even keep them in this. I don't know, we'll see, because I don't have a lot of projects on this basket right now. We have some yarn that I'm using for my Maritimo top, which is this one here. So here it is. This is what it's looking like. So right now I'm working on doing the body. This is a bottom up top, and so I am done using this color and this color unless I add something to the sleeves, but it's going to be a long time for me to get there. So that means that I'm basically done using this, or I can at least put it back in my stash. And the same thing with this pretty sparkly yarn, and I need to see what I can use on, because I really like this combination of yarns. But for now, these two can go back into my stash. And this project is I would say maybe I'm like halfway through the body, maybe. So this would probably be my next one to work on. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the pattern for my cable test knit that I finished a while ago. So this is going to be put away as well. And this one, I think, would be probably the next one that I work on. So I put it on this one here. But let me empty this first because I have quite a bit of stuff on here. All right, so we have some random yarn. Just gonna go back. I'll probably, I have to go through my stash and empty some things out. This is some fingering weight yarn that I have scraps of. here. This can go in my crochet shawl. Same thing here, another scrap that can be used for my shawl. I need to go through my yarn stash and go through some things, clean it out, and donate some of the yarns to the library again for the yarn club. This is the bejeweled, kind of like lace weight sequin yarn that Hobby Lobby has. This I am going to be using on my test knit, but there's no need for me to have two skeins up here, so I'm going to put this away in my stash. And this is a project that just became a project because this was a finished object. This is it's called Noodle or Mr. Noodle. I believe it's by Susan Claudino. Anyways, now this is a current whip. This is gonna go in the basket because I need to finish this. This is a little Chihuahua puppy that I did for my son, and my actual puppy got a hold of it and destroyed its face. So now we are, oh, thank you, Zoe. Everybody wants to see your behind. So now we picked up stitches here on the body, and I have knitted this much of the face. So I have to do some surgery over here. So that's what I'm working on. This one needs to stay here because my son's been asking for it. You know what? I might need to find a bag for it because my puppy got a hold of it again when I had it in on top of this basket. She loves stuffies, let me tell you. And okay, this is going to be something I'm going to tackle in the end. Okay, let's see. This one here, my rainbows and sunshine bag. This is the pattern that I'm doing for the sweater Juvia, which is the sweater translated in English, the raindrop sweater. And this I colored it in on how I'm going to be using my colors. So this is like kind of like a coloring page to see how the colors would look, and then I have some charts here in the back, so that goes here. I haven't really worked much on it because I'm trying to focus on finishing some projects, but this is what it's looking like. It's beautiful. And I have started the body in this yellow. I didn't get a chance to do the soft transition in between colors, and I just went for it. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. So right now we're working on yellow, and in this bag I have a whole bunch of different colors that I'm going to be using for this. But it's going to go back to my bedroom. I'm not going to be working on it, at least right now. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next project. What do we have here? Okay. So this one's also going to go to my bedroom because this is another test knit that I'm working on. And it is for test knit that I'm doing for Gabs from Slip Slip Sis. And I'm using these yarns for it. And it is her Grown Up Steekling pattern. And it's not a secret test knit, so I can show it. This is basically what I've done. I know the colors don't look very good on video right now, but this is like a mauve pink color and beige color. So this test knit is not due until like January or February, so I'm gonna put it on hold for now. Okay, that's gonna go in the go back pile. This one, oh, I just love this one. This one is still fitting on this little bag that I made. This is my Salem sweater. So I've worked on it a little. I was right here last time you guys saw it, so I've worked on it some, and I'm really enjoying working on it. I've just been, this is the sleeve detail, the detail that goes down the side of the sleeves. I have just been focusing on my other projects because I want to get projects off the needle so that I can work on this. I just attached my second skein. This is like on a sport size yarn. So this one, I would really like to work on it, but we will reevaluate and see what projects I'm gonna move back to this basket once I'm done with these, which I'm fairly close to finishing my test knit. I'm like halfway through the second sleeve, and I am like halfway through the second sleeve on my brick sweater, so we're almost there. So some of these I will reevaluate and see which ones I want to finish off next. I think I'll go based on their status, like how far are they. Okay, this project here, I haven't even showed you this project in any of my videos. So this project here doesn't look like much. It's a crochet project, first of all, and I don't know if I should keep going. I mean, I kind of have the body done. I don't even know how it would go, to be honest, but this is supposed to be a Sonic that I am crocheting for my son. So I have here some of the body parts. I think I have the ears done for the Sonic, and I just have not finished it. I don't know if this is the body parts or the spikes, because I know you have to do spikes as well. And I was hoping to give this to my son for his birthday, and it didn't get done. I think this is the nose. Anyways, I have to finish this project, and I haven't touched it in a long time. So this is what's in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this one here because I need to get on that. I need to get on that because he loves his stuffy. This is his one only stuffy that I've made him, Mr. Noodles here, and I would like to finish this at least to give it to him for Christmas. So this guy's gonna go in here. I'll keep it standing up because I think if I put it laying down, I'm not even gonna bother with it. Okay, this guy. This one here, you guys have not seen in a long time, and I was debating whether or not I wanted to rip this out, and I was so close to ripping this out. This is my Stephen West shawl, the Twist and Turns. This is from 2022. Anyways, so this is what it's looking like. I did clue 1, and I had already started clue 2. I was right here where the marker is. So I decided to just pick it up, and I have made all that progress. So I'm just going to finish it. I'm just going to go with it because I already have the yarn. I don't want to frog it. I really love how clue 1 looks, and I just couldn't bring myself to frog it. So I've been enjoying working on this. I haven't worked on it a lot, but I have picked it up, and I did get some work on it. So I was trying to do like 30 minutes a day working on this, and it was going pretty good. I made quite a bit of progress. This is on a bag that I was testing Didn't come out quite well. It's supposed to have like a button or something on this side, but I'm not too sure if I like this style. So anyways, this one's just gonna go right here on this. So if I get tired of working on these projects or want to take a break and do something else, these are going to be my second option to work on so that I can get them done. One being I need to get this done. It's ridiculous that I've had this here for a while. And the other one is too beautiful for me not to finish it. Okay, here we go. We have just a dishcloth that I started last month. I have not finished it. This is what I started in my yarn club at the library that I've been teaching. So this is going to go back to my room. I have a bag where I have a lot of scraps for dishcloths, and I'm not going to work on this until I go to the library. I'm just going to use this as my library project because I get to help people out and teach. So this is simple, small, and I can work on this there. No rush to finish this. Okay, I found a second mitten for my daughter. For the longest, I've been asking myself, where is that second glove? Here it is. I found it. So now I can just weave in this little piece of end, and she can hopefully still wear them if they still fit. Okay, we got more scraps. This is scraps from my test knit that I just finished. Let me just fix it. This is my cabled sweater test knit. Just gonna go ahead and undo. I was doing like a little swatch sample. I did a couple, but yeah. So this is gonna go back in my bin of scraps. This is how much I had left over for that sweater. Okay, there it is. Put it back. Okay. Okay, we're now to this bag here of stuff and projects that I had on these bags. Okay, so this is one of my tops that I was working on that I realized I'm not going to have enough yarn for it. And I tried, this is how much I have left. And I'm not even, let me see. I wouldn't say I'm quite halfway on the body. I'm not quite halfway through the body. So I'm just going to go ahead and frog this. This is going to get frogged. That's it. Because I tried finding this yarn. I tried going on Ravelry. I found some people had it in their stash. I reached out. But till this day, I have not heard back. So we're just going to go ahead and frog this. And I will probably use it to make one of these, because this is what I initially bought it for, and I used it, and I still have some of this white or beige color. So we're just going to do that because these come in handy, hold quite a bit. And these are the, I don't know what they're called, bucket bag maybe. Anyways, it's from Knitty Natty, Natalie from Knitty Natty. So we're just going to frog this. I think I have a stitch marker. I mean, and it kind of sucks because I really like these colors, but why am I holding on to it? I know for this one specifically, if I add another color, I know I'm not going to be happy with the combination. I just really was hoping to finish it with this, but that's not going to happen. So here we go. Okay. Headphones. All right, this is also a project that I've had for a beanie, a cabled beanie. I don't know how long this has been here in this state. I'm pretty sure it's been here for about a year already, because I think I wanted to gift this hat to one of my siblings for Christmas last year, and it just never got done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and also frog it, because I don't even know where I'm at exactly in the project. I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out, but yeah, I don't really feel like knitting for anybody right now, and I know that in my immediate household we don't need a hat right now. So boom, there we go. And it frees up a project bag. So this is also frogged, and I don't even think I had counted this as one of my whips or have it on my Ravelry at all. So I would have to do a lot of investigating to see what hat this was. And I'll probably just donate this yarn to the library, because a lot of the yarns that we have there in the library are basically for people to test them out and learn how to make a chain and crochet and learn how to do basic stitches for knitting. So they don't really require a lot to do that. It definitely feels good to make some space and clear off some needles, some bags. Okay. Another bag that I can use. Okay. All right, this project here, I have no desire on working on this. This is a blanket that I started that I thought I would do for a baby shower gift, and it just didn't happen. And I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to get another blanket for us to have. But honestly, we have a lot of blankets here laying around on the couch, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I haven't touched this in a long time already. And I'm using this Red Heart colorful yarn, and I decided, why not just do something else with it? I thought these colors would be super fun to do some sort of stuffy or something for my kiddos. So that's kind of what I have here. These are some small pieces that I had of the colors, and I'm thinking I might do another Mr. Noodle, or buy another pattern from Susan Claudino and try something else with this yarn. If not, I will also donate it to the library. So even though this is beautiful and I hate frogging things, I just don't see myself working on this anytime soon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off the needles now. If I can. And I think also I was just not feeling like doing like a sort of scrappy project. Weaving in a lot of ends as I change colors. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, so I just freed up some needles. And we'll see what this yarn wants to be. And I have a tangled mess in here because I have it along with another project that you guys will see. Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Alexa, stop music and Kids Echo. Okay, so this is going to get frogged. I don't want to deal with it right now because it's going to be pieces of yarn. I might just cut it and toss it, to be honest, because I'm going to get probably smaller size ball of the red and the blue, so I'm just not going to deal with it. And this one is a color that I'm probably not going to use, to be honest, so I'll just donate it to the library. So there you go. These will go back in the stash. We'll see what's going to get done. All right, this other project here is for slipper sock. This is what it's looking like. I think I was going to make it for my daughter. This is the top of the slipper, and I was just going to work on the bottom and then do the heel and do the other one. But you know what? It's also not, I'm not feeling it, so it's going to go. Another thing that I'm realizing is I'm not enjoying knitting socks or slippers for my kids because they honestly, they're at an age where they don't really quite fully appreciate it. Appreciate hand knit socks. I mean, my son just walks outside and has nothing but socks on, playing in the dirt, and you know, on hand knit socks. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that. And even though this one's acrylic, and that's why I wanted to make some slipper socks, I think I'm not going to do that for them anytime soon. I'd rather use this yarn to make another stuffy for them, as they really seem to love the stuffies and value them. And I think this would be an awesome colorway for my son or my daughter. So I'm definitely going to be looking for stuffies for them. See what else I can do, but not casting on anything anytime soon. But at least I know what I will be using that yarn for instead. I know with this specific colorway, I made another Mr. Noodle for my little nephew, my husband's nephew. When we went to visit him in Mexico, I made him a big Mr. Noodle with this yarn because this one's worsted, and he loved it. So yeah, okay, here we have a bunch of double pointed needles that are now freed up. Okay, and we have a broken needle here, one of my acrylic needles. That's fine. These were the first needles that I ever purchased for myself. They're from Knit Picks and things. Another scrap of yarn for a project I finished a long time ago. Some more needles, or more cables. I got my needle sets here. This is the set that I bought from Knit Picks of my acrylics, and it came with this little bag, and I've had it ever since. I keep all my cables in here, little gauge thing, and I have a couple bamboo needles here from Knitter's Pride that I got at Hobby Lobby and have worked perfect with these cables. So yeah, I'm gonna put some of these needles back in there. These are size 8. Okay. Okay. And I don't use this set of needles very often. I have been using them lately, especially the bamboo needles, because I have a million projects cast on right now. But they're like my backup set. I'm just gonna put everything in here. I totally forgot that my videos are usually Spanish and English, and I've only been talking in English. But we're not gonna do a repeat video of this to just record it in Spanish, so sorry. Okay, and this last thing here is not even my project, and it's a mess. This is a project that my daughter started when she began to learn how to knit, and she was supposed to make just this piece of rectangle that would eventually turn into a clutch. So I need to speak to her and see if she still wants to do that, because I can use this yarn for something else, a project for her that I want to make her, actually. She hasn't touched this in a long time. And this is a little bag that I made for her with this like cute sparkly little ribbon that she can kind of take with her as a little purse. Anyways, so that's going away till I can talk to her. And now I have a free bag here. The last thing here that I have is my drop spindle and fiber that I have in this Ziploc bag. I know it looks messy, so I might put it in one of these other bags. I don't know. I need to probably make a bag for it, because these bags here I don't feel like would work. Maybe this drawstring one, but I feel like it's too big. This is like a medium size. Maybe if I do, you see, a small size sock bag would be too small, so maybe I need to do something like a boxy style zippered pouch. Maybe something like this, a zippered bag, but of course bigger, because as you can see, maybe this might actually fit if I put it in like this. I don't know. I'd have to mess with it and see. We'll see. But anyways, this is the yarn that I'm currently spinning with this purple fiber. And let me show you. This is a little sample hank that I have here of fiber that I began spinning just a couple of days ago when I began to learn. And I wanted to mix it with this brown fiber that I was gifted when I bought the spindle, and I just went with it until I ran out of the brown, just to kind of get the hang of like the process of what you do. So yeah, that's what I have here in this bag, and I will definitely keep this one around. I need to find a better bag for it, but for now we're gonna keep it here because I don't want any of my animals to get a hold of it. If I leave it out of the bag. Okay, so that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 bags emptied. Okay, now I can use them for something else. Let me show you here. This is all my pile of stuff that is projects that is going to go to my bedroom, and this bag here is stuff that needs to go back in my stash or to the library. It's scraps and yarn that I'm not using anymore for projects that I finished or that I just frogged. And then my little notions pouches. We also have my needles that are going to be going away. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys, I have my other set of needles that I'm thinking I'm just going to put those away because I'm not casting on anything right now. I don't need to change any needles right now, so I'm just going to put them away. Why are they taking up space over here, right? Anyways, that is it, guys. So I will go ahead and clean the space over there, but this is what we're looking at. We have the Sonic project that I'm crocheting. We have my Twists and Turns shawl that I need to work on, and the projects that I am going to be keeping on hand to work on, which is my spindle, which is Mr. Noodle, who is currently in surgery to repair his head. My secret test knit. We have some socks, easy project for me to take to the gym, and my break sweater in there. And that's it. Thanks, guys.